Hello, my name is Mars, and welcome back to Between Horizons. It's been a while, hasn't it? I was on vacation for a week. I brought my recording equipment with me, so in theory, I could have recorded my series while I was there, but it was a relatively small rental home, 5 people, 2 dogs. It was hard to get a solitary moment to record. Then when I got back, I'm actually rearranging my living space a little bit. So I was very preoccupied with that. I squeezed out a little time to record in Stars and Time, but none for this. But I'm back with it now. Hopefully that brief hiatus does not end up being the thing that causes me to get a case wrong. I looked over all of my cases and evidence that seemed relevant, and we have 2 things we could do. We could go see the sergeants to reopen our Sting stuff, look into the insurgent group some more, and I'll probably do that after I solve this case, which I just clicked on a random guy and he's listed as a suspect now, and I don't know how to get rid of him, but one of the caretakers of the museum would have recycled paper in the activities room, or in the break room that connects the Earth Museum and the activities room. Rather. So I think first things first, we need to figure that out. Goodbye, Asher. Alright. I need to take a look at this map to orient myself again. I want to go... it would be to the left of this place, right? Yes. And I can fast travel. Getting around in this game is pretty convenient. No, the Earth Museum is on this floor, right? Yeah. So we need to go to the museum and the activities center and talk to Jeffrin, Baptiste, and Ocean, I think. Hopefully I have those names right. Hey, I should scan this thing, like I forgot to do the last time. Hi, Baptiste. Historian Baptiste. Chief. How are you holding up? Terrible. I'm sifting through the wreckage of irreparable Earth artifacts here. I'm sorry, but I need to ask you a few questions. Ask away. What did you do today? I arrived at 10:45 like I do every day. I went for a quick coffee in the break room and returned here to continue salvaging the exhibits. Do you remember when you went to the break room? No, I'm afraid not. I was back here by the time Devon arrived. We all have to use the entrance over there because the door at the activities room's entrance is broken. Thank you. What did Ocean and Devon do today? What have Ocean and Devon been up to today? I didn't pay close attention. They arrived a little later than me and left for the break room at some point. I suppose that they spent most of their day in the activities room since I didn't see them here. Okay, so I feel like he wouldn't be much help. Besides giving us his own whereabouts. My guess is that Devon and Ocean are going to be each other's alibis. That's my guess at this point. So Baptiste is going to end up being the one we suspect. I don't know if he needs to be the one we accuse. Did you see someone put something into the recycler in the break room? No. Thank you. That's all. Okay. Oh, look at that poor whale skeleton. All discarded and broken. Alright, here's the break room. Coffee machine. Break room recycler. That's new evidence. Alright, I need to remember how to navigate these menus. Everyone inside the museum and activities room entered the building through the Earth Museum's front entrance. They couldn't go out through the activities room entrance, so... He had a coffee in the break room and returned to the exhibition space before Devon arrived. And Ocean would have arrived with her father, right? Okay. Earlier today, a large amount of paper was put into this recycler by one of the 3 museum employees present. Alright. And we don't need to go to the guy who's in charge of the recycler, right? Because that's the only reason we're investigating this, is because we know that there was in fact something recycled that shouldn't have been. Stella, hi. Hey Ocean, how are you? Had better days for sure, but I guess I shouldn't complain. Still in much better shape than this whole place. And you? I think many of us are waiting for a statement of the crew. We still don't know what exactly has happened. We're still trying to figure that out. I hope we'll have some answers soon. I see. So what are you doing here? I'd like to ask you a few questions. Sure. What did you do today? Well, I arrived here sometime before 11 and joined Dad in the break room for a coffee. So before 11? After 10:45? That's only a 15-minute window for Baptiste to have his coffee and then come back. Then I came to the activities room to help take inventory. Did you leave this room again at any point? No, I stayed here the whole time. Through which door did you enter the building today? The entrance to the activities room is busted, so we all came in through the museum hall. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Oh, no, that's not all. What did Devon and Baptiste do? Baptiste spent most of his time in the museum, I think. Dad was in the break room with me and then joined me here. Did you see someone put something into the recycler? No. That's all. Okay. I don't know what new information we got from that. Caretaker Devon. Chief, good to see you. How are you holding up? The incident was a disaster for the museum, to be honest. Many exhibits have been destroyed. We can't exactly manufacture replacements for artifacts from Earth. Can I ask you a few questions? God, I wish these questions were in the same order for every person. What did you do today? I arrived sometime before 11 and had a coffee in the break room shortly after. Ocean joined me in the break room a few minutes later. Interesting. Then I went to the activities room. We're still assessing the damage in there. The only thing we can really hope to repair in here is the door over there. Engineer Tonio is already working on it from the other side. Hey, Chief, come around outside if you want to have a chat. So he might have seen Engineer Tonio. So it's safe to assume that nobody used that door today. If the door is cracked open and Tonio has been there all day, maybe he saw something. Yes, we all came in through the museum. When did Tonio come here? I don't remember the exact time, to be honest. But he actually wasn't in here at all. Got straight to work on that door from the other side. What did Ocean and Baptiste do? What have Ocean and Baptiste been up to today? Baptiste was already here when I arrived. Ocean joined me in the break room while I was having a coffee. She went to the activities room before me. I followed her soon after. Did you leave the activities room again? No, I stayed here the whole time. And Ocean? I was talking to Tonio, so I didn't pay attention. Ocean doesn't have an alibi. Did you see someone put something into the recycler? No. That's all. Alright. So it seems like everyone's testimonies corroborate for now. Sometime before 11 for both Ocean and Devon. Okay, there's Baptiste's alibi. Or, not his alibi, I don't think he even knows that he's in trouble for anything. Or that he could be in trouble. That's what he claims to have been doing. He had a coffee in the break room and returned to the exhibition space before Devon arrived. He drinks his coffee fast if he was out of there before 11. He went to the activities room after Ocean. Okay, so he was alone in the activities room, in the break room for a bit. And he said that Ocean arrived in the break room after him? Hold on. She joined me in the break room while I was having coffee. She went to the activities room before me. I followed soon after. So there was a little bit of time where he was alone in the break room without anyone to say what he was doing. And Baptiste, he was alone the whole time he was in the break room. Alright, but before we try to draw any conclusions, let's go talk to Tonio. Oh, we gotta go through the whole museum for this. It's alright, it's a beautiful museum, even destroyed. Man, you know, I moved my recording space to a different room with different lighting, and I can actually see my face in the computer screen, in the monitor, as I play. I couldn't do that before. It's a little distracting. Alright, Tonio. Hey, Chief. Engineer Tonio, glad to see you in good health. The engineers are largely okay, probably because most of us were wearing helmets during the incident. That's good to hear. We really need you to keep the ship together right now. Indeed you do. Listen. When did Devon arrive? Do you remember when exactly Devon joined you here? Actually, he was already standing right there when I arrived. When did you arrive? I can tell you precisely. Let me check my records. I came here at 11:15. Okay. So Devon was already in the activities room by 11:15. Hold on. Alright, so this probably isn't important, but Devon was Devon in the activities room as he was talking to Tonio? Could they talk through the door? That's the only thing I'm a little unclear about. So I think that's not clear. Could they talk to each other through the door, or did they have to... Or is it saying that Devon was on the other side, like outside the door? In which case, he would have had to leave. He would have had to leave through the museum entrance. And past Baptiste in order to talk to him. But I really don't know what that means. Alright, is there any evidence I can show to people? That's from another case. He has nothing to say about that. Hold on, should I like scan this door? Maybe I should scan it. Activities room plaque. Okay, that was from another case. But maybe it's relevant here. Let's look. Current activities, authentic Earth experiences, only under supervision. Okay. Never mind, that's not really relevant. Is there anything else scannable in the museum? Or... Alright, I should check when... This is probably important. I should check what time this recycling happened. 11:13. Okay. A large amount of paper was recycled in the break room that connects the Earth Museum and the activities room. Okay. Hold on. I want to go over what Baptiste said again. I suppose they spent most of their day in the activities room since I didn't see them here. Huh. They left for the break room at some point. Alright, if Baptiste finishes coffee within 15 minutes, but then these two were dawdling for like 15 minutes. Man, I wish I had my notebook on hand. I forgot to move it. But it seems like... Devrin was alone in the activities room. It has to have been him, right? They got here before 11. Ocean joined him in the break room. Huh. I really have no clue. So... Okay, hold on. Devrin was already at the door. I'm assuming that Devrin and Tonio were speaking to each other through the door, and that Devrin was not on the other side of the door. Otherwise, Baptiste probably would have told me he saw Devrin exit. So... that means that... hold on. Devrin was... if Tonio arrived at 11:15, Devrin was probably already in the activities room when the paper was recycled. So, and if Ocean had left before him, then that means Baptiste could have lied to me. He could have come back in to the break room while the other two were busy. That's my best guess right now. I just need to have a quick scan. I don't really know what else I'm supposed to find. Oh, what's that? Break room scanner activities room. Oh, this is important. The door was used at the following times: 11:04, 11:08, 11:11, and 11:18. Whenever a museum worker passes through the door in either direction, the scanner picks it up. These should be today's complete records up until now. It doesn't count when I use the door because it opens for me without an employee card. Okay, this is the evidence we were missing. Okay, so Baptiste never would have gone into the activities room, so we don't have to worry about that. So 11:04. Let me try to visualize the timeline since I don't have my notebook right in front of me. At 11:04, before 11:04, Ocean and Devrin would have been in the break room having their coffee. Ocean would have left and gone into the activities room at 11:04 before her father. Then, at 11:08, Devon would have gone in. And because only one person moved between 11:08 and 11:18, or rather between 11:08 and 11:15, that means that Devon had to have been standing at the door in the activities room at 11:15, so he couldn't have been the one who moved at 11:11. So it must have been Ocean. And Devon must have lied. Or maybe she left... No, she couldn't have left while she was talking... while he was talking to Tonio, because Tonio wasn't there yet at 11:11. But Tonio, the purpose of Tonio is to corroborate... Devon's alibi, yeah? Yeah. So neither Devon or Ocean mentioned seeing Baptiste after they entered the activities room. And Baptiste never went into the activities room at all, so that door is irrelevant to him. And God, I hope this is entertaining, just me talking through this. I think it must be Ocean. Who looks like this. And yeah. Let me just look at this again. So 11:04, Ocean enters. 11:04, Ocean enters the activities room. 11:04, Devon enters the activities room. 11:11, Ocean leaves the activities room, enters the break room. 11:15, Devon starts talking to Tonio. Tonio arrives and Devon starts talking to him. And at 11:18, Ocean comes back. And Baptiste is just kind of irrelevant to this whole conversation. Okay. I'm gonna say Ocean. Yes. Chief, I received your submission. Reviewing it now. Your conclusion makes sense to me. And what this tells me is that Devon is covering for her. Devon lied for his daughter, so they must both be in on it. You should confront Ocean now. The situation is very volatile, and we shouldn't waste any time bringing her to the brig. Copy that. Assistant Caretaker Ocean, I need to ask you to come with me. What? Why? We have some questions we'd rather ask in private. Are you arresting me? If you won't come with me voluntarily, yes. Sounds like you need to brush up on the word voluntary. What is going on here? Look, don't lie to him. She's under arrest. I need to take Ocean in for questioning. Is this about the... Shush, Dad. Yep, they're both in on it together. Listen, Chief, I stole the paper, I swear. Did you now? For what purpose? I'm not telling you. It wasn't him. I took the paper for the recruitment letters. My stash was blown open in the incident and Dad saw it. I didn't tell him what the paper was for and he didn't press me on it. But he urged me to return it all, so that's what I did this morning. Recruitment? Let's go, Ocean. Follow me to the brig. New messages? New comms? I'm sorry, Devon. What does Bodo have to say? It's not showing me anything from her. We brought the girl to the brig. I'll have a chat with her shortly. Expect results soon. Oh yeah, we never found that crowd in the residential area. Oh well. Stella, I beg of you, please go easy on my daughter. I am sure this is just a big misunderstanding. She returned all the paper like I... can't see it all. I love how this one, there's way too much space between the bottom of the screen and the last correspondence. And this one, we can't see the bottom of the... Oh, there it is. Shouldn't we all be working together in a time like this? Alright. So do we go to the brig to talk to Ocean? Or do we go talk to our sergeants? The brig would be here. I think I saw it's to the right of the train. Yes. Oh, we can't go in. It's locked. Alright, I guess we go talk to our sergeants. Alright. 3 for 3 on those cases. And the sergeants were... Hold on, let me see. They are... over here, I think. On the other side of this beautiful bridge. Alright. I fell back into this game pretty easily. I was worried. That was probably one of the reasons why I took so long to record. But I think I got the hang of it. Sergeants, we need to discuss our next steps. Time is running out. About the paper that was recycled at the Earth Museum this morning. Ocean has been brought to the brig. For now, she doesn't seem very talkative. Maybe if you... Did we all just get a message at the same time? The crew no longer has the situation under control. None of us voted for this leadership. What the hell is this? Do you think everybody just received this? At least it reads like it was intended that way. Now here's an interesting thing. We got the message that we should reconvene with the sergeants before we tackled the paper case. So could this, what's happening right now, could this have played out differently depending on whether or not we had apprehended Ocean yet? Or if we had gone to see the sergeants before then? I wonder. That could be one of the branching pathways this game supposedly has. At least it reads like it was intended that way. How is this possible? It says the sender is anonymous. I've never seen this in my life. Neither have I. I'm calling Programmer Aaron. It shouldn't be possible on a technical level. All messages in our network have a sender. Yes, Sergeant Adelrich? Programmer Aaron, did you just receive an anonymous message? Yeah. Can you trace it? It says the sender is anonymous. I'm at the PDA terminal now. Give me just a moment, please. It's strange. This looks like it was sent from outside the network. As in, not from the Zephyr? No. It's from somewhere on the ship, but the server has no ID. What does that mean? It's almost like someone set up their own server to send this message to the whole network. Where? How? I'm sorry, Chief. It's too early to tell. Fareed and I will try to work it out as quickly as possible. Good. I'll come see you down in the network area shortly. Talk to you then, Chief. If he is right, we have to find that server. Maybe I shouldn't ask around about it too openly. I'll go to the network area and see if they have any leads.
At the time everybody received the ominous message, I wasn't yet aware of the broad support it would quickly garner in the general population. A crowd started forming in the residential area. Tensions would soon grow to the point that the captain decided to issue a partial lockdown of the ship. I don't think it helped the situation.
Oh, is that gathering in the residential area? Is that supposed to be like what Bodo was messaging us about? Was it Bodo or Yaha? Not Yaha, the other one. I don't know. It looks like it was Bodo. There's a crowd gathering in the residential area. I don't like this one bit. Posted a few men nearby. Was that supposed to be sent to us now, rather than then? Alright, let's read this. All we ever hear from the crew is to remain calm, to stay in line, to fulfill our duties. Are you as sick of this as we are? The crew no longer has the situation under control. None of us voted for this leadership. Many of us never got to choose their profession or place in society. Yeah, that's kind of messed up, isn't that? like, people are basically assigned an apprenticeship from birth. They're assigned a parent and assigned the career they're going to have later on in life. It's made me uncomfortable, this whole game. The way that careers and lineage seems to be set up. And now they're finally really addressing it. I'm glad about that. Many of us never chose to be here or to carry out the mission. It is time we all had a say in the way things work on the Zephyr. It is time that we decide our purpose together. Unfortunately, those in power have never given it up voluntarily. Very soon, you will have to make a choice. Are you with us, or with the crew? Alright, let's see our new evidence. A secret server that was used to send an anonymous message to all the PDAs on the ship. And the new case, the server. The dissident seemed to have sent an anonymous message to all PDAs on the ship. This isn't supposed to be possible and suggests there is a secret server hidden somewhere on the ship. I have to find it fast. Alright, first things first though. Do we want to head to the residential area and see if this riot is actually happening for once? Maybe by the bar? I mean, there is a crowd. I don't really see anyone, like, saying anything. Alright, I just was curious. It's probably not up on any of the upper levels either. Nah. Okay. I just wanted to see if maybe there was a bug where, like, we got that message from Bodo when we weren't supposed to. Seems to not be the case, though. Alright, I'm pretty satisfied with what we accomplished this episode. I feel like there was a lot of me just kind of talking through my thought process instead of, like, acting it out. Maybe more than there has been in other episodes. But I feel like maybe that's kind of interesting. I don't know. I feel like I've played games on this channel that are like detective adjacent, but really they were just kind of puzzle games where there was like a mystery in the background. This game, I really feel like I'm doing detectiving. Like, I'm really enjoying that about this game. I hope that I'm dressing it up enough for a Let's Play scenario, but maybe the important thing is that I'm enjoying it. I don't know. Alright. Until next time, I have been Mars, and I will be back with more Between Horizons.